graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on, barreled out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
Alrighty, Aaron Judge is up to bat. And the first pitch that was taken was for a ball. Second pitch is down and in for ball 2. So once this game is done, we'll go over to the Taipei game. The Taipei actually is up 6-0 already, and they are in the top of the second inning. Judge up to bat for Team USA. We just got done with the Dominican Republic Nicaragua game. That was quite a game for sure. It was a long one. 3 balls, no strikes to Aaron Judge. It was 7-1 USA, and then it became 7-4 as Brazil put up 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th. 3-0 pitch, and that's outside for ball 4. And there's a leadoff walk here in the top of the 8th inning for Aaron Judge, who, by the way, homered earlier in the game. All right, so we got the lineups out there. So that's good. That's very good. Kyle Schwarber is up to bat now for Team USA. Is that Kimbrel warming up in the pen? It's Spire. I was going to say, doesn't look like it. Czechia team can't catch a break. I guess not. They're both 0-2, though. The pitch. That's outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Kyle Schwarber, who's 2 for 3. This guy has a lot of pop in the bat. 1-0 pitch to Kyle. It's low. Marostica is the guy who's pitching. Didn't even print out the roster for Brazil because I didn't think I was going to cover this game today. 2 balls, no strikes. Schwarber in the box. 2-0 pitch to Kyle. Fly ball hit out over towards straightaway center field. They'll stay in the ballpark, though. The catch is made. There's out number 1. So 1 gone in the top of the 8th inning. Good morning, says Ball Boy. What's going on, man? Again, in case you're just tuning on in, we just finished doing the Dominican Republic Nicaragua game. And we set up originally the stream to do the Taipei game, but chat, I gave them a poll. They were like, do you want us to finish out doing the USA game and then do Taipei? And they all said yes. Not all, but 78% of you guys said yes. Something like that. A majority of you. Bregman takes the pitch outside for ball 1. Taipei, they'll lead it 6-0 against Czechia. Taterhead is here. What's going on, Tater? How are you? 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. It's low and away for ball 2. It's a fastball at 88 miles per hour from Marostica. Yeah, I saw Crosby. That's crazy, man. That's so crazy. 2-0 pitch, a fastball at 90. Looked like it was at the knees, but it's called a ball. I gotta tell you, from just watching Dominican Republic and watching Japan today, they look good. They look good. 3-0 pitch. That's going to hit Bregman right in the back. And 2 runners will be on here in the top of the 8th inning. Haven't really seen much of USA, so that's why I can't necessarily say. It's nice that Harper got on and Schwarber got on twice, but just from watching the both of them, I think that we did good games. I do. Wish that we got to see Venezuela, or not Venezuela, Great Britain today. I really wanted to do that game. Matsumoto is going to go out there and pull his pitcher, and we're going to have a pitching change, top of the 8th inning with 1 out. What we can do, actually, is this up and running? Why does it say today's at-bats? No, that's not what I want. There we go. Cal Raleigh is the next man on up. We'll do this. Let's put this here. Taipei are up 6-0. Stuart Fairchild hit a grand slam. Oh my gosh, that's how they went up 6-0. Dude, that's insane. Good for Fairchild. He almost homered last night, he almost homered last night. Man, Longball's gonna be happy to hear that. Fairchild hit a grand slam. He's a Brave player. Wu Chang also had an RBI single. Wow. That's how they went up 6-0. That's cool. Bro, imagine hitting a grand slam in the World Baseball Classic. Ohtani just did it. Fairchild. Like, that's sick. That's so cool. Team USA looks like an all-star game roster, says Ball Boy. So does Dominican Republic. And Japan looks pretty good too. But yeah, no, I agree. Like, all 3 of them look good. And Canada's not bad. But, yeah. Puerto Rico's good, too. The ball's 1 strike. Cal Raleigh is up to bat. The ball's 1 strike. I really like him, too. He works his tail off. Yeah. I mean, he had an opportunity last night. Almost did it. 0-1 pitch. It's popped up, hit out into foul ground, and out of play. Game whiplash from the past one to this one. Where are we supposed to be going to? Yeah, so I gave a poll in the chat because people were telling me that I should do the USA game after this. So I gave them a poll when we were in the 6th inning, I believe is when I started the poll. And I asked them, should we do USA, the rest of the USA game first? And they all said yes. I had a poll question up. You probably didn't see it, or you missed it. You know, you may have X'd out of it thinking that it was an ad or something. But that's what it was. So, once this is done, then we'll go over to the Taipei game. They're in the bottom of the 2nd, by the way. It's 6-0. Fairchild hit a grand slam for Taipei. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 1-2 pitch, way outside for ball 2. Judge at 2nd. And at first base, it's Bregman. We didn't qualify. Maybe next time, says Ball Boy. I'm trying to think about MLB players who are German. Can't even think. Pitch. It's popped up. Hit out over towards medium depth right field. The right fielder's there. We'll make the catch. And there's out number 2. in the top of the 8th inning. Czechia is in the bottom of the 2nd. There's no outs. Lean is due up to bat. He's 0 for 1, and Gogajaw is up next after him, and then it's Lean in that game. 1 ball, no strikes. Herman Marquez. I guess so. 1-0 pitch. It's a foul ball. Up to your grandparents, right, for the World Baseball Classic passport rule? Yeah, that is correct. I'm like 90% sure. Yeah, Herman Marquez. I don't even know if that's German, though. The German Marquez. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Roman Anthony is up to bat. 0 for 2. Last at bat, he flied out. Kanabushi is on the mound. It did take you directly to this, right? Next pitch, line drive, base hit out to right field. Judge is rounding third. He's being waved home. The throw's not in time. 8-4, United States. It's a good swing. That was a nice swing. Got it right through the hole. So it's 8-4 USA. And Pete Crow Armstrong is going to come on up. Yeah. Sweden doesn't have a team, so he would probably, he would have played for Sweden, of course. The pitch, swing and a miss. So timeout. So the qualifiers are in 2 years, right? The qualifiers are every 2 years, and then the tournament is every 3, I believe. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, it is every 3 years. Because they played 2017, 2023, 2026, so the next one would have to be 2029. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Check swing. There you go. No. But they didn't do it in 2014. I think that they did it in 2013 because of the Olympics. The 2-1. It's outside. Armstrong, second player in Cubs history with 30-plus homers and 30-plus stolen bases in a single season. 3-1 pitch to Pete. Grounded over towards the first baseman, and the tag over to the bag is in time. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Brazil down by 4 against the U.S. Czechia is now in the top of the 3rd, and they are down 6-0. Is there baseball in LA 28? Yes. Softball. There's softball. I don't know about baseball. I don't think that there is. So, let's type over here. This is Brazil. Sorry about that. This is kind of confusing. Okay. And then this is USA. USC. Up, did I get it wrong? I did. Okay, we'll switch this. This over here. This over here. This over here. I know that there's softball in 2028. That was a big insurance run for Team USA. Nine, 1, and 2 are due up in the order. Oh, it will return in 2028. Okay. There are active discussions regarding the potential participation of Major League Baseball players to participate in the tournament. Huh. That might be cool to cover. Still showing Brazil on the left side. Oh. You're the man. All right. Bottom of the 8th inning. Nobody out. Brazil back on up at the plate. Maciel is up to bat. Again, I didn't print out any of these rosters for Brazil. So I didn't think I was going to do this game. The pitch. It's inside for a ball. Gabe Spire pitching for USA. Here's the 1-0. It's a fastball at 93, taken right at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 2, Gabriel Maciel. And the 1-1 pitch is a slider that's fouled over towards the left side. And so the count is now 1-2. That's interesting because, so if baseball is going to be back in 2028 for the Olympics, then they got the World Baseball Classic the next year. That's interesting if Major League Baseball decides to participate. Next pitch, swing and a miss. And so there's one gone in the bottom of the 8th inning. Because essentially, like, that's what this is. Ramirez comes on up. And he takes a sinker at 95. He homered earlier in the game. Somebody mentioned Lucas Ramirez. 1 for 3. Agustin Ramirez is actually the backup catcher for the Dominican Republic. One and one is the count. Still showing Brazil on the one side. It's weird. I see what you mean. Next pitch on the way. There's a fly ball hit out to deep right field, and Ramirez has done it again. That's his second home run tonight. Lucas Ramirez putting on a show out in Houston. It's now 2 homers in this game. Are you kidding me? Wow. One ball, one strike. Brazil's not going down without a fight, man. Carvalho up to bat. Nothing in one in the pitch. Swing and a miss. That was a mistake. It was right down the middle. Then just flew on out of there. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And there is out number 2 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Might not get any at all next year. We won't get any baseball. I thought you were just saying like world, like baseball Olympics. And I thought that was the joke. But no baseball at all. I'm just soaking it in, man. No balls, 1 strike. Reganado is up, and he fouls off the first pitch. 8-5 USA. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, chat, and subscribe to the channel as well. We are now 47 subscribers away from getting to the 8,400 marker. Taipei still lead at 6-0, and that is in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And after the conclusion of this game, we'll go back to the Taipei game. 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul towards the third base side and out of play. And I think my favorite game of the series is going to be tomorrow morning. Japan versus Korea. Like, I'm so looking forward to it. I was really happy watching the Dominican Republic today. I was happy to see Japan earlier today too, but I think that'll be my favorite game of the tournament. Next pitch, line drive, and that's caught over at short. We're going to go to the 9th inning. U.S. will come on up one last time. 8-5 is the score. Let me take a quick step off, all right? I will be right back. Is it still... Why did this... Oh, sorry, chat. That's why. All right, be right back. Who is Czechia's electrician player? I don't know. What's up, EI Noyo? I'll be right back. Bryce Terang is going to lead off the 9th inning, and he lines a single, smacks it back up the middle, and he will get on. He's aboard over at first base. And Bobby Witt Jr. was just about ready to come on up, but Brazil is going to make a pitching change, And one more step off. I will be right back. Tomas Lopez played with Columbia University in 2025. Played in 9 games and, well, a 2-0 record and a .73 ERA. And we get to see him face Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch is outside, throw to second base to get Bryce Terang. Not in time. And he advances. They called that a strike. That was outside. 0-1 is the count. I couldn't think of any more. Terang leads off over at second base. Lopez on the mound, gets set and deals. The curveball's thrown outside. It's taken for ball 1. There's Bobby Witt Jr., who singled, walked twice, and is 1 for 3. Terang at second. The 1-1 pitch to Bobby. It's up high for ball 2. Once again, once this game is done, we will do the Taipei game. They're in the bottom of the 3rd. Czechia is up to bat. They're down 6-0 Czechia. 2-1 to Bobby Witt. Fouls it back again. Judge hit a shot that went 405 feet for Team USA. And Ramirez for Brazil has hit 2 homers today. Brazil actually has 3 homers in the game. One was from Mescal. He's playing out in left field. 2-2 pitch. They try to appeal. Did he go? First base umpire says no. And the count is 3-2. Whoops. Sorry about that. Oh, man. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Terang in scoring position. The pitch popped up over towards the first base side, and it'll be a souvenir. Ray is here. What's going on? Cutter, curveball, four-seamer, slider, four-seamer has been the sequence of the pitching so far. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Bobby Witt Jr. down on strikes after he sort of half swung at a curveball towards the inside of the box. And there's one out. You know, the one thing that I've noticed a lot throughout this WBC is a lot of times, you know, I don't always see this at the major league level, but it just seems like that the players are sort of talking to each other more. Now, I understand that they don't play with each other every day, but, you know, Bobby Witt just went on over to Aaron Judge and said something to him, you know, probably talking about the pitcher and, like, what he throws, that type of stuff. But we saw that earlier in the Dominican game. Machado was talking to Tatis. The ball's one strike. The pitch to Harper. Line drive, base it out to right field. Bryce Harper is going to get on with an RBI single and make it 9-5 USA. Attaboy, Bryce. Somebody in chat asked if Bryce Harper was still elite. Here comes Aaron Judge. Judge is in the box. One away, top of the ninth. The pitch. It's high and taken for ball one. Harper leads off over at first. 1-0 is the count. Lopez throws it back to first base, and Harper got his right hand in there. Harper's always elite. Yeah, it's true. Let's go. Pitch to Judge. It's popped foul, and out of play she goes. Czechia is still in the bottom of the third. That must have been like a pitching change or something. Must have been a pitching change. Let me refresh it. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch to Judge. Upstairs and inside again. Harper's over at first. He's 1 for 5. Judge 1 for 4. The top 4 hitters have 4 hits, or 5 hits combined for Team USA. 2 balls, 1 strike to Aaron Judge. The pitch. It's a sinker that's on the outside edge for strike 2. I think the talking about the pitchers happens more in playoffs than a 1 p.m. afternoon game. What do you mean by the talking about? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so too. You know, just like go over, like, they don't really have like much like scouting reports or that type of stuff because they don't see a lot of these guys. So I think that that's why they constantly try to talk a little bit, you know. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Aaron Judge. Huge payoff pitch coming here. Here it comes, and he swings at a pitch that's inside and fouls it off. That came running inside. Harper was actually just tagged over at first, and Judge. Wait, what the heck just happened? What just happened? There seems to be some confusion. Let me turn up the audio. I fouled. It was a foul ball. That's a foul ball. Okay. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I think that Brazil got a little bit confused because they sort of just like threw it back over to first. And they acted like nothing happened. Another payoff pitch to Judge. And he fouls it off yet again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That was really odd. Payoff pitch to Aaron Judge. High and away for ball 4. And he will maneuver over to first. Harper will be over at second base. There's still 1 out in the top of the 9th. The Taipei are in the top of the 4th. Again, that game, it's a 6-0 game over there. And once this game is done, we will do that. Kyle Schwarber is coming on up. See, that's the type of lineup that I'd like the Phillies to have, like where you can separate Harper and Schwarber. I don't like it when they're like back-to-back. I liked it when Hoskins, could separate, and you had Schwarber, Hoskins, and Harper, but that's cool. All right, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Kyle Schwarber up in the top of the 9th inning. 9-5 USA against Brazil. This is big. This is huge. Schwarber facing Lopez. 17 pitches for Lopez. Harper at second. Judge at first. Feels so weird to say. The pitch. It's outside for ball 1. And the count is 1-0. Charge! The pitch to Kyle. It's inside for ball 2. And they fake the throw over the second base. Harper was thinking about going over to third. If I were him, I'd just stay right where I am. Don't play with fire here. 2 balls, no strikes to Kyle Schwarber. The 2-0 pitch. And they pitched him outside there, so that's ball 3. I think at this point they don't want anything to do with Kyle. We'll see. Kyle has singled twice. 3-0 is the count. And the pitch to Schwarber. It's high, not by much. And the bases will be loaded for Team USA. Let's go. All right. That's the 3rd time he got on tonight. See it a lot in the playoffs because of the same reason. You might not see the pitcher that much. Right, that's exactly right. So whatever you can pick up a pass on, that's what I was thinking. The pitch to Bregman, it's upstairs for ball 1. Schwarber at first, Judge at second, and Harper 90 feet away. And Alice Bregman is in the box. Waving the bats. The 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, not even close. Lopez has lost his command. It's a 2-ball, no strike count to Alex Bregman. Lopez gets set below the letters. And the 2-0, and Bregman has to duck down. That was close to hitting him right towards the head. Took a quick breath, too. Bregman playing out in Houston. It's cool. At Daikin Park. I forgot that that's where this is. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch to Bregman. High for ball 4. 10-5 USA. Harper scores. Judge goes to third. Schwarber's at second. And there's still one out in the ninth inning. And it looks like we're going to have another pitching change. Lopez has just not had it. So another break in the action. And a pitching change provided for Brazil. Nice. Chad, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel as well. Turn on the notification bell icons too. Again, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. If you guys want to become a member, it's $2.99 a month. You most certainly can. During baseball season, we'll have Phillies emotes. We'll have them back up and running. We've been doing it for basketball. That's been cool. But yeah, let me know how you guys got into baseball for those of you that are just tuning on in. And I apologize again. I know that the title says Taipei versus Czechia, but we're going to go there after this game is done. People wanted me to do this, and I'm a man of the people. So that's what we decided to do, and we're sticking to it. Pitching change for Brazil. Dude, imagine. Just imagine. Raleigh. I'm going to lose it if he hits a home run here. Gosh. Cal's 0 for 3 today. Scored a run and walked twice. I'm curious to see who comes on in and how they pitch to Raleigh. Victor Takahashi, another 17-year-old. Dude, what the heck? That's like, how many 17-year-olds does Brazil have? 6 feet tall, 213 pounds. I mean, for them to have a moment, like, to be able to face, like, big-time hitters like this, like, that's really cool. Raleigh is in the box. And before the pitch was thrown, there's a pitch clock violation called on the pitcher Takahashi. So the count is 1-0 to Cal Raleigh. Roman Anthony's up next. 0-1 pitch. Tie. Taken for ball 1. Taipei are still in the top of the 4th. Raleigh in his last at-bat flied out. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cal Raleigh. The 1-1 pitch outside. That was a curveball at 76. Taken for ball 2. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. 3-0. And that is called ball 4. That looked like a strike, but it's now 11-5. Judge scores, and Team USA, I mean, my gosh, how many walks have they had today? Just walks issued left and right. Every single pitcher for Brazil, except for 2, have walked at least 1 batter. It's 11-5. USA up by 6. And Anthony is up to bat. That means Schwarber's at third, Bregman's at second, and at first base, it's Raleigh. And Judge just came on in to score. The pitch to Anthony, it's in the zone. It's in the zone for strike 1. Still 1 gone in the 9th inning. 0-1 pitch, upstairs and away for ball 1. So what's that? A total of 9, 12, 15 walks, 16 walks. 16 walks. What the heck? The 1-1 pitch outside for ball 2. That might be like the most walks I've ever seen in a game. 16 walks. Whew. Two balls, one strike. The pitch. There's a ground ball through the hole out to right field for a base hit. Schwarber's going to easily score. Stopping at third base is Bregman. And so we play musical chairs, 12-3 USA. Wow. That 17-year-old Contreras is from Braves country. Goes to high school in Roswell. Huh. That's cool. Here is PCA with the bases still loaded. 12-5, top of the ninth, 1 out. And the pitch. That is a pie for a ball. You might not get 16 in a 4-game series. Gosh. You could say that again. They have more walks than they do hits. And runs. 1-0 pitch. Inside and low for ball 2. Taipei are also up 8-0 right now. And they are now in the bottom of the 4th against Team Czechia. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch to Pete Crow Armstrong inside for ball 3. 7, 9, 12, 15, 16. PCA last at bat grounded out. 3 balls, no strikes to Pete Crow Armstrong. Takahashi comes set and deals. And the cutter is in the zone for strike 1 at the knees. Three to 1 pitch. That's walk number 17. Bregman jogs on home. And it's 13-5 USA. They just can't get anybody out. I mean, they only got 1 out in the 9th. That's got to be a record. Terang comes on up. And the pitch. And that is down for a ball. 17 walks, 10 hits, 13 runs. That is crazy. 1 ball, no strikes to Bryce Terang. Takahashi kicks, fires, and that is going to make it a 2-0 count. That's crazy. Bryce is 3 for 5, Terang, that is. 2-0 pitch is down again for ball 3. What the heck? There's one Brazil fan that's like, what did I do? What did I do to deserve this? 3-0 pitch. Here it comes. It's a strike. A 4-seamer that catches the knees on the outside corner. 3-1 is the count. Takahashi's going to balk, and that makes it 14-5. Oh my gosh. He stepped over to second, didn't realize it, and everybody's going to move up a bag. 3 balls, 1 strike to Bryce Terang. And the 3-1 pitch, grounded over to short. A run will come home. The throw over to first is just in time, and there's out number 2, 15-5 USA. Gosh. He looked so confused when he balked. He clearly stepped over a second, dude. He's probably hoping for a refund. Gosh. 2 outs in the 9th inning. And Bobby Witt Jr. is going to come back up to the plate. He is 1 for 4. 2 outs. The pitch to Bobby. Tie. Taken for ball 1. Again, the Taipei are up 8-0. Once this game is done, we'll head over there. Every game has been finishing late. 1-0 pitch to Bobby Witt Jr. That's outside for ball 2. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Charge! 2-0 is the count to Bobby Witt Jr. Harper's up next. The next pitch is called a strike. That actually looked like it was a ball. Umpire's probably like, you know what? Let's just get it over with. The 2-1 pitch to Bobby. It's a fly ball hit over towards the right center field alleyway. And there to make the catch is the right fielder. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 9th inning. All right. 15-5 USA. Let's go. All right. Taipei, how did they get their extra 2 runs? Let's look at that. How did they get their 2 runs? They're up 8-0. Chang had another 2-run base hit. Chang's been doing really good. He's been very strong. 2 for 3 with 3 RBI. It's been him and Fairchild that have just carried that team today. They are 4 for 5 combined. Fairchild is DHing. It's cool. Novak gave up 6 earned runs in 2 2/3 of an inning. It's wild. 15-5 USA. We're going to go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Then we got Japan versus Korea at 5. Time is 11:30. I'm happy that we got the thumbnails all done. Just fired them up. I was like, you know what? I'll sleep. After I woke up at like 12:55, I was like, you know what? Like, let me sleep. Let's just make 3 thumbnails. Let's just get them all done. How we feeling, chat? We feeling good? What the heck? Tatum had a double-double. Wow. 7 runs for USA in the 9th inning. Mason Miller is going to pitch the bottom of the 9th. Played with the A's and the Padres last year. A 2.63 ERA. 104 strikeouts and 61 innings of work. They knew that they were just going to let Robert Suarez walk after the year was done. All right. Bottom of the 9th. Miller is going to pitch. And here comes Bichette to the plate. The pitch to Bichette. It's a 100-mile-per-hour pitch that's taken a little bit high for a ball. This guy is a lot of fun to watch. The way that he pitches, the way that he just fires. 1-0 pitch. That was 100 again. Swung on and missed. It was in the same spot. Same exact spot as last time. It's always good when baseball's on. I agree. 1-1. A pie for ball 2. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Two-one delivery. Way up high. It was even higher than the previous pitch. Really, he's technically thrown 4 balls. But it's a 3-1 count. Taipei just got another run, and it's now 8-0. You kidding me? That might, like, end in the mercy rule. We might not even be able to do the game. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, they got to be up 15-0, or by 15 runs through 5. The pitch, and that's a pie for ball 4. So there is a walk. How did they get the run? Oh, it was 8-0 before. It was Wu Chang who got the 2-run single. I thought that they said it was 7-0. No, it's 8-0. David's here. What's going on? What's going on, man? Man, if these lineups stay healthy, we could see 30 runs in some of these games. I know, man. I know. It's crazy. Like, I would actually like to see Korea match up with the USA, or I'd like to see. I mean, we got to see Korea versus Japan tomorrow. That's going to be awesome. But like Dominican Republic versus Cuba, or like Cuba versus USA, like there's so much talent, man. Canada, like, don't sleep on them either. They don't have a bad team. They got some major leaguers. The ball is 1 strike. We're in the bottom of the 9th of the USA-Brazil game, and once this is done, stay here. We're going to do the Taipei Czechia game. It's 8-0 Taipei. 0-2 is the count. Ito is in the box. He's 0 for 3. Not even going to make my scorecard for the other game. It just doesn't even make sense at this point. The ball's in 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 upstairs. As wild as this has been, anything that's possible, says a long ball. Miller comes set at the belt. The 1-2 pitch. Inside at 101. And Ito had to get out of the way. The pitch looks good, but it was outside. And with a backdoor slider there. Three balls and 2 strikes to Ito. 3-2 pitch. And that is grounded foul. Hit the plate. And the umpire ruled it as a foul ball. That could have been a double play. That was just hit maybe 1 more inch in front of the plate. That could have been a 2-6-3 double play. But it was foul. Payoff pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 away in the bottom of the 9th inning. That slider was nasty from Money Miller. Just the amount of bite that thing had. Ew. Ito was just golfing at that. Just because of how much break it had to it. Rojo comes up, and he takes a slider way inside for ball one. It's been a little bit shaky. That was by far, though, his best pitch of the night. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery, down for ball two. Lucas Rojo had an RBI single earlier in the game, of course. Here's the next pitch. That's outside. Taken for ball three. I think I'll have to join. Dude, get up at 5 a.m. with me and join in on this Korea-Japan game. 3-0. Strike one called on the inside corner. 100 miles per hour. That was heat. Whew. Gosh. 3-1 is the count. The next pitch, fouled back. That was at 99. Looked a little bit higher. And the count is 3-2. You'll be golfing in between games. Not actually golf. It'll be golfing, chat. It'll be golfing on the PlayStation. Let's go. I just had to clarify for chat. Here's the payoff pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. Another nasty slider thrown by Miller. Oh, that was disgusting. That was absolutely filthy. Are you kidding me? Gosh, that may have been better than the other slider that he just threw not too long ago. One more out to go in this game. Maskai is up to bat, and he looks at a called strike on the outside edge. No balls and one strike to Maskai. Left-handed hitter. There's an open stance, and there's the 0-1 swing and a miss. A fastball right down Broad Street at 100 miles per hour, and Maskai was very, very late on that one. One more strike to go. The 0-2 pitch, here it comes, and ooh, that's called a ball. 102, it hit the inside corner at the knees, and the umpire called it a ball. Oh my gosh. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The next pitch, up high, not even close at 101. He's throwing gas now. Should have had that call, though. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. It's a slider. Strike 3 called. Miller is able to strike out the side. And USA wins by 10. 15-5 is the final score. That was awesome. All 3 strikeouts come via the slider. What a game. That was awesome. Let's go. Let's go, US. All right, chat. Okay. So, Taipei now lead at 9-0. We're going to stay here. We're going to do the rest of this Taipei game. That's what we're going to do right now. Taipei up 9-0 in the top of the 5th with 2 away. We'll change the scoreboards. We'll change the box scores. We'll do all that jazz. Let's make sure that we get the right channel on. There it is. This game has been a blowout. They're actually in a pitching change. You know what, man? All right, we'll take another step off. Let's get our scoreboards up and adjusted, and we'll be right back. All right? Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. Okay. All right. So it's a 9-0 Taipei lead as we are in the top of the fifth. I will change the graphics. I forgot about that. 1-1 pitch. It's a foul ball hit on out of play. And the count is 1-2. So let's do this very, very quickly. Let's get this up. Let's get this up. That's better. Thank you all again so much for rocking with me. And then we will change this text. Taipei. Whoops. Turn the keyboard on. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fly ball hit over towards left center field. Center fielder gets under it, makes the catch. The out is recorded. Okay, nice grab there by Schlupp. And now we're going to go to the bottom of the fifth. All right, let's change the text right now. Taipei. Better. And then we got that changed. Taipei. And then Czechia. Better. Center this a little bit more. Nice. Boom, boom, boom. It's great. All right, how do we get here? It's a great question. So Chang scored on a throwing error by Cervenka. Wu Chang also got an RBI single, and Stuart Fairchild scored in the first inning. And then Fairchild hit a grand slam to make it 6-0. Wu Chang then got on with an RBI single, a 2-run single in the fourth. And then Shea Chen hit a sac fly in the top of the fifth to make it 9-0. So Taipei have absolutely dominated this game after they were shut out in the first game and then just got crushed in their second game. This is too cool. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. I'm not even at my best tonight. I'm really not. But, you know, I'm happy that you guys enjoy. I'm happy that you guys are here. And even though we're not doing as much commentary, it's just been more so play-by-play stuff. I still feel really good. I'm still very happy, and I'm very lucky that you guys are still here supporting me. You guys are crazy, man. Y'all are crazy. But I love you guys so much. It's unconditional love. Really. I wish this was every day. But that's what makes this special, right? You cherish it. Fairchild is the DH today, yes. I forgot to mention that. The pitch, there's a strike. They're doing the... Oh, dude, this is so cool. They're doing a synchronized wave out in Japan. That is awesome. They look so in sync. Like, you know, you go to, like, the ballpark and you see it, and it's not like this. No. There's not an empty seat in the house. They're all in sync together in the outfield. They just showed it. That's so sick. 1 ball, 1 strike. Look, they're doing it again. I don't see, like, one empty seat. I'm watching the game that the U.S. is playing at Dakin Park, and I'm seeing empty seats there. And just not as much, like, you know, interaction, like, with the fans. 2 balls, 1 strike in the pitch. It's flied out over to center, and that's going to be caught for an out. We're happy to be here, says Haley. I'm happy that you guys are here. Seema, thank you so much. Very, very much appreciated. I'm not crazy, just a little afraid. I guess we all are. Bottom of the fifth, 1 away. Escala is in the box. Lean is on the mound. He has 25 pitches, and this is going to be grounded over to short. The throw over to first is in plenty of time, and there is out number 2 for Team Czechia. We're supposed to start this game at 10 o'clock, and here we are at 11:35. 11:40 really is when I think we finally transitioned over to this game. We should have just told them to hold on a little longer. But I know that they got to change the park. You know, they gotta do all that. And then guys have to get in for batting practice. I get it. The pitch is popped up out over towards the first base side. Second baseman goes into foul territory. Overran it. Couldn't make the catch, though. That was a not easy angle because he had to call off the first baseman and the right fielder. And he was sprinting over there, and then he just sort of lost it in the lights, but almost made a nice catch. Sort of leaned back a little bit. I went just a little bit behind him. Just remember, Haley, AM, not PM. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Chat, what was your favorite thing about the USA game? O2 pitch. Outside for a ball. The only thing that I wish would have went better today, I personally wanted to see Sanchez go out there and dominate. That's the only thing I wanted to see. I'm happy that we did it the way that we did because the Dominican Republic game was actually fun. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And we are going to go to the top of the 6th inning. Taipei 9-0 against Czechia. Gosh. PAS is the final out. Dude, Mason Miller, though, was nasty, I have to admit. Watching him pitch, that was pretty freaking cool. PAS, thanks so much for being on here, my friend. It's good to see you. It is good to see you. It was good to see you and still is good to see you. Gosh. This shirt's cool. I should do this a little bit more, like where I wear like a button down. You know? It's not a bad vibe. Wearing the sports shirts is nice, but you know, the button down's cool. Hearing big names draw all those walks, says Lomball. Yeah, Schwarber, Harper. Actually, my favorite thing was the balk. That was my favorite thing. No offense. Actually, I don't like to say no offense. No. I have to call it out. Okay, whoever was managing for Brazil, he was getting like so annoyed with the with the umpires. It actually low key reminded me of Nick Nurse, just complaining all the time to the referees on the Sixers. Seriously. They're getting blown out by 9 runs, and yet he's still in the umpire's ear, just talking. What the heck? That was actually kind of annoying to me. Judge's home run, yeah, I missed that in real time. But that looked like that was cool. I have to cut whatchamacallit's home run. O'Neal Cruz, that thing, that was a beauty. Seeing O'Neal Cruz do that. That was awesome. And then Manny Machado, my man goes into foul territory twice, makes back-to-back awesome plays, and then just goes over towards the foul ball netting, just gives a little signature pose, high-fives all the fans through the netting, dude, baseball is just so good. I love the emotion. I do. Stuart Fairchild is back up again. And he takes the pitch that he sees inside for ball 1. 1-0 is the count. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's called a ball. Phantom's here. Phantom 93. Coming on over from BW Stream. BW, you are the man. Two balls, one strike. Fairchild in the box. He had a grand slam earlier. Also scored a run, too. It's been him and Chang that have been doing the damage. They have 7 of the 9 RBI. Smash that like button, Raiders. And again, BW, shout out to you. Thanks so much for the raid. 3-1. Outside for ball 4, and Fairchild gets on once again. That's the 4th time today that he has been able to get on base. Good for him. That's awesome. 9-0 Taipei. A runner over at first. If they get another run here, Czechia is in trouble. If they want to continue the game, they got to be... Actually, wait, that's the 7th inning. What am I talking about? 1-0 is the count. Still got to play 7 innings. I forgot. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. Chang back up in the pitch. It's grounded foul. Michael's here. And again, BW, thank you so much again for the raid. It's 11:55 p.m. Eastern Time. David with the membership. Let's go. Let's go. 1-1 pitch. Outside for ball 2. Fake throw over the second. And Fairchild's in scoring position. David. Thank you so much, my friend. You got a great jump there. 2 balls, 1 strike to Chang. The next pitch, line drive, another base hit by Chang. Fairchild's gonna be waved home. The throw to the plate is not in time. Chang and Fairchild have just been absolutely destroying Czechia. A 2-man wrecking crew. That pitch was outside and low. I don't know how he got a hold of it. What? That's ridiculous. No balls and 1 strike. I don't even know how he hit that thing. That was like sailing way down low and outside. That was like a shovel swing. And he got it. 0-1. It's grounded foul over towards the left side. And the count is 0-2. Everybody's in a good mood after that U.S. game. You see the catch that Jimenez had earlier? That was insane. No, I did not. I got to catch up from the afternoon highlights that I slept through. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That was an eephus? That was a pitch at 65. Lean just could not catch up to it. More walks than hits is just crazy. Dude, that's diabolical. It's so crazy. That's like so wild for USA. It's embarrassing for Brazil. Gilgajal is going to get hit by a pitch. Looked like that was at 66. He sort of laughs. And he's going to go over to first. One of my favorite things is, I'll never forget, there was a position player that, like, hit Ryan Zimmerman when he was pitching. And Zimmerman just, like, sort of, leaned into it. Like, it hit his butt. And then he was, like, faking, like, a charge over to the mound. And he laughed. It was so cool. All right. We got a pitch and change coming on up. Let's go. Thanks for the games today. Miguel, you are. Let's go. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thanks for the games today. Take some rest tomorrow after the Japan game. I can't, man. I gotta watch these games. But I will definitely try to get some rest. I haven't planned yet which games that we're doing yet tomorrow. But we'll definitely make sure that we get some rest. But we're definitely doing some more WBC games. We're not doing the Sixers tomorrow night. It's just all WBC, man. It is. No March Madness until the tournament starts. We're just doing baseball. It's just baseball, baseball, baseball. It's the greatest thing, man. It really is. Do I watch The Boys? You know, somebody told me to watch it because I've heard a lot of great things about it. I should get into that. Maybe, just maybe, if I can't fall asleep tonight, maybe I'll start that. I still gotta watch Blue Chips. I know that John's been on me about that. I still, he's gonna be so pissed. He's gonna be so tit if I say that I watched. Haley told me to watch The Boys, and I watched that over Blue Chips. Oh, he's been telling me about it for so long. Let's go. Oh, man, Shohei had 5 RBIs in 1 inning. Did I get that correct? Not only did he have 5 RBI in 1 inning, the dude had 3 hits in 2 innings, and they were a single, a double, and a grand slam. Pitch. It's a wild pitch, and everybody's going to move up a bag. Cool. Boris Vasurka is pitching in Extraliga in 3 seasons, 25 games, a 3-5 record, 7.96 ERA, and 85 strikeouts. The pitch. That's going to hit lean, and it'll also load the bases. So he's been wild just on 2 pitches, and the bases are juiced. Sorry that this did not update. Let's do that now. Taipei, Czechia. We'll refresh this. Bases loaded again. Vasurka at the plate. The pitch. Down low and away for ball 1. Miguel, thanks so much again for the super chat. That's so nice. You didn't have to do that. I don't usually like to tell people to super chat, you know. Like, that's really generous. I appreciate it. 1-0 pitch. Down and in for ball 2. Watch Blue Chips. You won't regret it. It's back on YouTube. I'll make sure I watch it. It's not a show to sleep to. I was only asking because one of the characters always diabolical, and it makes me think about it. Got you. 2 balls, no strikes. The next pitch is outside for ball 3. Chiang in the box. Vasurka comes set and fires. That was outside, but it's called a strike. Some of the players in the Taipei dugout are not happy about that. 3-1 pitch. That's even further outside, and that'll walk in a run. It's a movie. Base is loaded, and here's the pitch from Vasurka. That's in the zone at 86 miles per hour for strike 1. Shea Wei Chen, 1 for 2 with a single, a sac fly, a run scored, and a stolen base. He is currently in the box. Left-handed hitter in the 0-1, and that's called a ball. Who's umping this game? ESPN, they don't say who umps. MLB does. Next pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. That was down and in. Let's see what this Game Day Live say. 2-1 to Chen. Off the plate for ball 3. And the count is now 3-1. Still one out. And bases loaded in the top of the 6th. Who's the umpire? 3-1 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards right center field on the run, and it's going to get by the right fielder. This should clear the bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. Here comes the 3rd, and now it's 14-0. An absolute ass whooping against Czechia. Shea Wei Chen clears the bases. Thing went out to right center. The right fielder just mistimed it. It's actually 13-0. I thought that maybe the runner from first would score all the way, but they said that he held up over at third. It is a 13-0 game instead. 2 runners in scoring position, and that is going to be it for the pitcher. Chen Wei Chen gets himself a 2-run double, and 13-0 is the score. That's awesome. PAS, thanks so much for being on here. Let's go. Let's bleeping go. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, umpires. Who is umping this game? That's what I wanted to see. Does it even say now? Umpires. Ruben Ramos. Okay. He's the home plate umpire. Chad Fairchild's at second. It's funny. Can't buy a run. It's terrible. Taipei scored in every inning except for the 3rd. And Australia shut them out. I was surprised. They shut out the Taipei, and the Taipei have thrown out their frustration all over Czechia. It's quite wild. They really threw Czechia to the wolves by sending them to the Asia group. Gosh. Unreal. Unfreaking real. Tomorrow, let's see what's going on tomorrow. So we got Korea against Japan at 5. Kapka is out there, and the pitch is outside and away. Outside and high for a ball. Colombia plays Canada at 11. Nicaragua and the Netherlands play at 12. 1-0 pitch. It's down for ball 2. Brazil plays Italy at 1. Panama plays Puerto Rico at 6. Israel plays Venezuela at 7. Great Britain plays the U.S. at 8. And Taipei plays Korea at 10. Okay. 2-0 pitch. Up high. And taken for ball 3. And then Sunday, that game's at 6. That's Australia versus Japan. That I'd like to cover. 3-0 pitch. Ground ball hit over to first. First baseman has it. This will bring home another run. And now it's officially 14-0 on the RBI ground out. And so one more run. Then technically the mercy rule would be impacted, I should say, for this inning. Here we go. All right, Sung is up to bat. He's 0 for 3, and he looks at a strike on the outside corner. Cheng Jui Sung. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got a curveball at 72. The ball's 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 on the way. It's in the dirt. No horror movies for you? Nothing scares you, or no horror movies? You don't like horror movies? It's pretty hard to scare me. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. A 14-0 game. Taipei are up. Ugh. I was totally kidding about how nothing scares me. I do get very scared easily. I do. It's bad. Oh, yeah, this water bottle. Forgot it was even there. Did y'all hear that jaw crack? That was pretty loud. It's been happening to me a little bit more. These little jaw cracks. I was watching Chucky and Hellraiser at 4, so you're pretty immune to it. Yeah, I get very scared easily. I got scared of my own shadow the other day. It was at night. I didn't know who it was, and then I realized it was me. I'm not kidding. I sort of jump scared myself. I was walking the dog, and that happened. We're outside, and I'm like, wait, what the heck? Who is this? And then as I moved, it moved, and I got scared. Ay, ay, ay. How long did the last one take to melt? It took 5.5 hours. But this one wasn't a full bottle. This one was, it was 75% there. You think Czechia makes it past the 6th against Japan? Yeah. With the way things have gone, I'd say probably not. I'd say probably not. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning of another Pool C game of the World Baseball Classic. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1 is the count. Kai Wei Lin is going to make his first World Baseball Classic appearance right now. The 0-1, it's in the zone for a strike. So there will at least be a 7th inning. Martin Zelinka is up to bat. No balls, 2 strikes to Zelinka. And the next pitch, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. See you later. This is way outside and low. It got a lot of bite to it. When you just think that it's going to go right over towards the outside corner and it just tails and has that backspin to it, gosh, it's so deceptive to the hitter. There's a fastball at 95, and Bubenik was late on it. It was down the middle. Ryan Howard said that the hardest pitch to hit is the one right down the middle. 0-1. It's popped up, and it's hit into foul ground, and it goes out of play because you never anticipate it coming. Especially for him, I mean, they were just throwing breaking balls, But the fastball down the middle is always the toughest one, according to him. But I think that's how a lot of hitters feel. And I might not be speaking for everybody, but 1-2. It's a foul ball, and it goes out of play. Brother BKL is here. Taipei are literally dominated at Japan against Czech. Finally, they keep fighting back. I know. They're like pouring their heart and soul out right now against Czech. It's crazy. 1-2. Foul ball. We'll see next game is tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. But by p.m., Japan Standard Time. So that means 5 o'clock a.m. 1-2 pitch. Popped up again. Over towards shallow right field. Shane gets under it. The second baseman that is, and they'll make the catch for out number 2. Czechoslovakia baseball and softball. This is what the graphic says. Baseball and Softball Association established in 1969. Introduced to baseball in 1919 by Americans living in Prague. 2025 European Baseball Championship earned bronze medal, first in Czechia history. That is cool. That's actually really wild. Huh. I love history. I love learning about this game. The pitch. This one's popped up, out over towards left field. The catch is made, and the side is retired. Papasil pops out to left, and we will go to the 7th inning. Taipei are up 14-0, and they will look to add on to their lead. And Czechia, this is really their bottom. This is really the 9th inning, guys. This is it. This is really the 9th inning here. Unless Czechia gets like 7 runs. Well, really 5. They had to shut them out, though, in the top of the 7th. Prague is Prague. Thanks. Let me make sure that I remember that. Whoops. Did I? Ooh, that scared me. I thought I just ended stream there. Prague. Like frog. Prague. Good to know. 12:16 a.m. What time do we start streaming? 6:45. 6-hour stream, not bad. Not bad at all. Like frog. Nice. Should we do some Japanese baseball games this year? I don't know how you'd watch them. I'd have to like do research on that. Definitely next year we will. 6 homers for 3 games. Is that how many? Yeah, I guess you're right. And we know that because of the Amazing Race. I was wondering how you knew that, but I trust you. Dude, those churro fries, those look so good. Oh gosh. I think that those are churro fries. Never had churro fries. The pitch. Fly ball hit out over to right field. It's foul. Wu is up to bat. Taipei up 14-0. 1 ball and 1 strike 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch, that is smoked out the center field. It'll get down for a base hit in front of the center fielder. And there is a leadoff single to start off the top of the 7th inning. Ooh, just came in the pinch hit. These fans are on their feet. They're waving the flags around. It's cool. Next pitch. Flied out over towards straightaway center field. That'll be caught for out number 1. And see, the really cool thing about this is that you see Czechia fans that are still waving the flags, that are just not sitting down. They're just really enjoying themselves, even though their team is down 14-0. Like, come on. That's just, it's so cool. The pitch. And that is outside, on the outside corner, that is for a strike to lean. I'd like to see him get on. I just want to see them get one run. Yeah. I hear you. They have the trumpets playing, the saxophone. Wow. One ball, one strike. Everyone just looks so happy. It's being played in the Tokyo Dome. 2-1 pitch. It's up high for ball 3. Three-one pitch. Grounded over towards the second baseman. The throw to shortstop. There's one. The throw to first. Not in time. It's a 4-6 fielder's choice. Prokop fielded it cleanly. It's a nice play. Had to do like a little underhanded, backhanded throw because he was playing over towards the right. You can tell it's a part of their culture. It's like that with Nippon League 2. They love every second. Oh, it touches my heart, man. Just does. The pitch. Fouled away. Are those cheerleaders? They got cheerleaders there? Or is that what that is? Whoa. 0-1 pitch. Grounded over towards the second baseman again. The throw over to first is in time. And it's Czechia's last chance. All right. They're down 14-0. They obviously got to get 5 runs if they want the game to continue. I just want them to get 1, personally. Dude, that is so cool. Like, watching, like, USA and the people, at Daikin Stadium, and it's not even like this. I mean, I understand that we're used to, like, greatness and stuff, but it's, like, damn. It's so sick. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 7th. Let's take another sip of this. Last chance. And it's time to get a little bit of sleep. After this. they like professional wrestling too. They chant and sing the entrance songs, and it's a party. Yeah, and then you just like see them. You see them like in the stadium, like just in a circle, and then somebody gets in the circle. It's literally like a club there. Like, damn, gosh, that's so cool. I love it. I love that so much. UConn versus Marquette is on Saturday. Embiid's ruled out for the next 4 games. Are you kidding me? Oh, gosh. You can just never stay healthy, man. No reason to do the Sixers tomorrow. Gosh. That's terrible. The pitch. It's on the outside edge for a strike. Jeon-Yu Sang is pitching. We're in the bottom of the 7th. No balls and 1 strike. And here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss at 96 miles per hour. All right, we're in the bottom of the 7th, folks. Come on, Czechia. Get 1. The 0-2. It's down for a ball. Oh, I thanked you. I thanked you 2 times, my friend. Thank you very, very much. That's the 3rd time. But no, thank you. You're the man. 1-2 pitch. It's inside for ball 2. Not a big audience, but hopefully a few showed up. That's exactly why I wanted to do the Dominican game, because I knew that everybody was going to do it. But I hope that you got a couple of subs, my friend. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch. Struck him out. Swing and a miss. Fastball down the middle. And Siang is very happy about that. 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. 2 more outs to go for Taipei. Sang on the mound, and the pitch. There was a 95-mile-per-hour fastball, and it's called a ball by the home plate umpire. Thank you so much, my friend. Here's the 1-0. Foul ball back towards the screen. Ugh. Man. Sorry, chat. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Upstairs. Lightning got Corey Perry from the Kings? Oh my gosh. I didn't see that. That's quite a trade. Wow. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 94 miles per hour that pitch was. And that'll make the count 2-2. All right. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sang comes set and fires again. And that's a foul ball. That's crazy, dude. Corey Perry rejoins Lightning for a 2nd-round pick in the 2028 draft. 2-2. It's popped up. It's hit out over towards the right side. And the first baseman has it. There's 2 away in the bottom of the 7th. 1 more to go. That is crazy. I didn't see that. Just for a 2028 2nd rounder. Yeah. 2 away in the bottom of the 7th. Come on, Czechia. Just get 1 run, please. You got a broadcaster doing play-by-play, pulling it out for you. The pitch. It's a foul ball. Michal Sindelka is in the box. He's a right-handed hitter, batting .356 in his league last year with 2 homers and 9 RBI. I was surprised the Flyers traded Brinks, JJ. I wasn't surprised. They just tick me off, man. 1-1, foul ball. Everything I thought was going to be set in the right place for the future, and I don't trust Briere. All right, 1 more strike to go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sindelka in the box. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and the ball game is over. So 14-0 is the final score. Taipei does get the victory. 11 hits, 14 runs, and Czechia gets shut out by Taipei. Oh boy. That was quite a win for them, though. Alrighty. Wow, that was fun. That was great. Is that done? Yeah, it is. Nope, it's not. Thought it was. Just wait for that to play out. Is it done now? Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. Last game was a big blowout, but it was cool. Another really cool day of baseball. We saw some awesome things tonight, man. The Dominican Republic looked, honestly, a little bit slow at the beginning. It felt like that they just were sort of playing with their food, and then they just figured it out as the game went along. I think USA was sort of in that same boat where they were just sort of trying to find their stride, and then they were able to figure it out too. Everybody's bowing here. It's so awesome. They're bowing to the fans. They're giving a little salute. It's like the end of a play, you know, or a musical. Every single player just took a bow, and then they did a group bow. It's so sick. That's awesome. Oh man. This sport's great. Like even in basketball, they don't do this. Like in hockey, they do. It's so awesome. Wow. All right, we got Korea versus Japan, 5 a.m. We'll be up in 4 hours. Gonna try to get a little bit of sleep, and we'll be up for that. All right. But great day for baseball. I'll have to see the Venezuela highlights, the Great Britain, and New Mexico highlights too. Then watch the end of that Colombia game. See how that worked out. But all right, back at it tomorrow. See ya. Bye.